Yo, Still Bills, what's the deal, man? Yo, I'm fresh off the clock. About to head home and change and go pick up my seeds. But peep gang, we gotta get into this shit. And that's man, listen, what are we doing? What are we doing in boxing in America where they're oversaturating the pay-per-view market and none of these dudes have managed to strike gold in a sport that, just when it's ranked boxers and high level boxers and people who have dedicated their life to this craft. What are we doing when those individuals can't even make us pay a proper pay-per-view? But we got misfits doing 1.3 on the zone. And I think was it in the UK? Would it bro? Just I think that right there is a tell of this. It's a tell of the signs to come, bro. Like America needs to get their head out their ass. We are not the gold mine that we once was. Oh, pause. We are not the gold mine we once was. We are not the standard that we once was for us to continue to be this arrogant when it comes to the sport. We look foolish, my nigga. We look foolish. We arguing A side, B side over here, and the A side don't even move units like that. Don't even move units, Brody. I don't know. It just seems like since HBO just kind of went under, it hasn't been a steady. It's been a steady schedule with Top Rank or whatever, man. But it was like with pay-per-view, not pay-per-view, but HBO, you was getting fights like every other week. You was building a organic fan base off of HBO, my nigga. Like we haven't got that in recent years. We haven't got that. Just think about all the fighters who started off on HBO, or maybe they didn't start off on HBO, but they came into prominence through HBO. Andre Ward, Floyd Mayweather, Miguel Cotto, Manny Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya. The list just goes on and on and on and on and on. And now, coincidentally, after that flagship goes, after HBO goes to the wayside, we haven't had another fighter come into prominence to where they have an organic and built-in fan base to where if they left the platform, that following is gonna follow them wherever the fuck they go. Like a Canelo out. Canelo is the last of the Mohicans, Brody. He's the last of the Mohicans. But what does that say about American boxing, where you got some dudes? Now, granted, the shit that goes on with them, a lot of this shit is it's a circus act over there. The shit that they do, it definitely is that. It definitely is that. But these dudes are like these are not even amateur level fighters, Brody. And for Tommy Fury to go in there and allegedly have a claw, I didn't watch the fight. I watched some highlights of the Tommy Fury versus KSI. It looked like he was smacking KSI around. I ain't even gonna cap. But when I'm listening to someone like a T Street Controversy say, yo, man, I think KSI won that, that's a cause for concern. My nigga, what are you doing? Why are you going in there and having competitive bouts with these type of individuals? And what makes it so bad, the amount of income that they're able to generate. Tommy Fury is getting more money over there fighting amateurs, practically low-level amateurs. He's getting more money fighting them dudes than dudes who are consummate professionals in the sport. They're getting the amount of work that he would have to put in, and not just work, but the level of star power that he would have to ascend to in order to replicate the paychecks and the bags that he's getting. Fucking with Jake and Logan Paul, that shit is blowing me. That shit is blowing me. 1.3 million pay-per-view buys, bro. That is wild. And these dudes are not like, bro, these are not supposed to be them dudes. They not supposed to be it. They packing arenas and doing wild pay-per-view and y'all Americans still got the nerve to turn their nose up at what's going on over there. It is money over there, bro. At this point, the UK is that they're the driving force of the sport. We just got to be real. We just got to be real at this point, Brody. Because there's no other reason why Jake Paul or Logan Paul and KSI is doing a million pay-per-view buys, bro. And it's even just going into the fight, the Dennis situation with Logan Paul, bro. Like you got to think, well, just misfits is honestly the proper name for them motherfuckers, man. Because the shit that they do on stage, like only a misfit would do that. Why would you jeopardize the fight? Now it's entertaining, it's controversy. This is what's gonna sell the fight. This is the type of energy that we need going into the fight because it makes people that much more antsy to buy the fight. Absolutely, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely it does. It definitely does. Anybody saying opposite is lying. But why does it have to come to this shit, bro? Like, we're being entertained for all things outside of the ring, bro. I'm watching Logan Paul and I'm not looking at a devout pugilist. I'm just not. I'm not. I'm looking at a dude who's smothering punches. I'm looking at a dude who has no feet, no defense, a piss poor gas tank, no proper technique and leverage on the shot. That's who I'm looking at when I'm looking at these dudes. I'm looking at KSI bounce on his toes with his guard completely down like he's Sergio Martinez. This is who I'm looking at, and it's like these dudes can't capitalize on they're ill-equipped to capitalize on somebody who's who has a dodgy gas, who has a shoddy gas tank. Dennis is so like he just doesn't belong he does not belong in the square, and it shows so much. The dude is completely just gassed, and he can't even find. It's a different ball game when you get in that ring, bro. It's a different ball game. He can't even bring himself to let his hands go and capitalize on him and push. I mean, what the fuck is going on over here? And when you think we got Jake Paul to thank for Amanda Serrano getting the notoriety that she's getting in the now, which led to her eventually getting the Katie Taylor fight, which played some sort of a role with Madison Square Garden being sold out. What is going on over here, man? Where we have Americans who have dedicated their life to this craft. They can't even do. Andre and Benavidez is probably gonna do 100K, 150 at the most. 200. A prayer was answered. There is a God. If them motherfuckers do 200K. You got miscreants over there in fucking the UK doing 1.3. These dudes is getting millions of dollars, bro. These dudes are getting millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Tommy Fury is getting millions of dollars fighting these motherfuckers. And you supposed to be the representative of boxing. Maybe not world level boxing, but you're supposed to be, like, I'm cut from this cloth. I'm of this bloodline, the Fury bloodline. I have about 6 professional bouts under my belt. You're not supposed to be going in there and getting dropped by Jake Paul, and nobody is supposed to be screaming robbery when it comes to KSI. So it is safe for you to stay over there with them, bro. Because at light heavyweight, who you gonna fight at light heavyweight? You ain't going nowhere near no Bivol, no Better BF, no Liam Callum Smith. I wouldn't put you up against no Sullivan Barrera. No John Pascal. I wouldn't put you up against none of them. We're gonna put you in there with Anthony Yard. Wildin'. Joshua Buatsi, as apprehensive he is to let his hands on. He gonna put you in there with Josh? No. We damn sure ain't gonna put you in no goddamn cruiserweight with no Jai Obitaya. So you are better off staying over there with them because bro, you getting outlined in chalk if you come over and you get and you jump in the you try to jump within the rankings. You're talking about you want to win a belt. Not at this, but you don't for you to get pushed. You're getting pushed by dudes with no amateur pedigree, with no professional pedigree. You're getting pushed, bro. You're getting pushed. You gotta be you gotta overthink your strategy when you go to advance on an opponent. Nah, bro. You weary of the shots that you weary of the shots they throwing at you because you just don't have the dexterity and the timing and the IQ at the highest level to get around them shots and punish them for it and force them to keep their hands at home. No, bro, that ain't you. So maybe it is good you stay over there with them niggas. But it's just blowing me that these dudes are doing 1.3, bro. 1.3. 1.3. When are y'all gonna wake up and say, yo, that's where we need to go next? That's where we need to go next. Y'all, if there is a healthy amount of talent in whatever division you win, I mean, not a healthy amount of UK talent in whatever division you win, that's where y'all need to go. Heavyweight, cruiserweight, light heavyweight, that's where y'all need to go. Right over there. You middleweights can give money with Felix Cash. There's money in Conor Benn. Why is nobody trying? That's the money fight right there for the welterweights. Why are y'all not trying to get over there and get that money with him? Why are y'all not trying to go over there with Chris Eubank Jr.? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with bro? America's mind is so convoluted. The niggas really think that we are just the pinnacle of sports. Yeah, we are. We are. I definitely do think we produce the most talent in the sports that we play. Basketball, of course. Football, nobody else plays football. Maybe over in Europe somewhere. Soccer, I'm not so sure. Baseball, yeah. But boxing, we supposed to be them niggas. And I think we do produce the most talent from boxing. I definitely think that, man. But the world is catching up to us, even in the sports that in particular basketball. The world is catching up to us. And even if they not, the interest over there has completely usurped us. The way they take the boxing over there, we pale in comparison to that. And y'all got the nerve to turn y'all nose up at them. Y'all got the nerve to talk this A side, B side shit when none of you niggas put together and do 150K views, pay-per-view buys. These dudes is doing 1 million plus. They could y'all fuck around, do 2 million, y'all get another. You get one of them, man, please, dude. Y'all niggas is goofs. Y'all niggas is goofs. You take a notable middleweight, notable heavyweight. You take a notable black American fighter, and you take your ass over there. You fight over there on their side of the street, they platform, and watch what the fuck happens. Watch that shit work wonders for your bank account. Y'all dudes is a trip, man, and y'all playing yourselves, man. These niggas is doing 1.3 million pay-per-view buys, bro. That shit is astonishing. For some misfits, some dudes who ain't even supposed to be nowhere, just picked up boxing within the past 2 or 3 years. And they've managed to completely bypass all of you dudes and marketability. Oh my fucking god, bro! This shit is I'm flabbergasted, man. I'm out, bro. I ain't got shit else to say about it, yo.